Alright, now that we have our windows added, you can see them here from this view. We have 3 here in the bedroom, 2 down below. Those are the main windows we want to add that are actual windows. The next part that we want to do, we want to add what's called a curtain wall to this piece of the north wall and this little piece here of the east wall. And I see another problem. This door changed back to a different type of door, so I'm going to change that quickly. I'm going to come back here, select the door, come back to my properties, and change that to my 72 by 84 door. I'm not sure why that keeps changing on me, but we'll go ahead and make that change, and I'm going to hit save, just to hopefully make that take effect. Anyways, we're going to add a curtain wall to this east wall and a piece of north wall. Curtain wall is basically just a giant glass wall. It is structural, so that it will hold weight. It'll hold the weight of the roof. And it'll also let in a ton of natural light. So to do that, I'm going to get out of this 3D view by clicking on my O1 lower level. Zoom in here on the area where I want to add the curtain wall. The first thing we need to do is split this east wall. Otherwise it's going to make this little piece of curtain wall as well as this, and we don't want to do that. We want to leave the regular generic wall here just right around the door. So to split the wall into multiple pieces, I'm going to click the wall and bring up the Modify Walls tab here at the top, and I'm going to look for the Split Elements tool. We used this once before. I'm going to come down here, and again you're going to get some measurements, and I'm going to split mine at 7 feet 5 inches. Okay, that'll split that wall. So I'm going to come up and choose Modify. I only need to split it once. Now I'm going to select the east wall, this little piece here that's remaining. I'm going to hold down the control button on my keyboard and select this piece of the north wall. Once I do that, I'm going to come over to my Properties tab, and you'll see that it sees that this is a generic 6-inch wall. We're going to change that. Click the drop down, scroll down here to the very bottom, and you'll see some curtain walls. We're going to choose the storefront style of curtain wall. Once we do, it's going to give us a little warning down here, and we're just going to close out of that. Not a big deal. It gives us 2 warnings actually. They're the same for both walls. Just close out of that. And with one of these selected now, doesn't matter which one, just so we see that it's choosing the curtain wall over here in our properties, we're going to edit the type, and much like before, we're going to come in here and we're going to go ahead and hit duplicate. And instead of calling this storefront 2, we're going to rename it and call it a house 4 foot space x space 4 foot, and we'll press OK. Now we can come down here to some of our properties and make the changes that we want to have take effect. So we're going to change the vertical grid spacing from 5 feet to 4 feet, hence the name up here at the top. Then we're going to do the same for the horizontal spacing, change that from 8 feet to 4 feet. Then we're going to hit OK. Once we do that to this wall, we need to select this other piece of the curtain wall, come in here to our properties, drop down, and you'll now see we have a house 4x4, and we'll change that to match. Once we have that done, I'm going to just click out here in the white space to deselect the wall. I'm going to come back in here to my 3D view and take a look at what we just created. Pivot around here. There you can see that we have a curtain wall with 4 foot by 4 foot grid spacings between glass. Come down here to more of a side view. And now we can see inside. I know it looks all kind of gray and the same, but we can actually see through the glass. Once you have that done, you've taken a look, making sure everything is correct, you can close out of the 3D view and save the project.